Okay, so here is a fun project which I was thinking how we can make some artificial intelligence models uh, to really do some job, or actually not. That is here to decide. So I have done two small programs. Usually I use Vibe code, but I understand partially what they do, so I think it should be enough. But anyway, first comes first. Like usually when you just try to install some programs or write some Python, I always advise you to do it in a virtual environment so you do not to damage your productive environment. So I usually have a VEMF, like virtual environment. And since I'm kind of lazy to every time type it, I create like one of those batch files, like something like that, which is basically going to run the vim for me and then start the script, so I don't have to type it. So you're going to see how it's working. But first, I guess, let me just open the code and then I have the transcribe software here. So actually what I'm going to use is I use the Vosk, which is a model that is recognizing your speech and converts it to a text. It's like Whisper, but it's really lightweight. You can actually use it on a Raspberry Pi. I think starting from Raspberry Pi 4, 5, it's going to be working on quite good. It's a good model. You can actually imagine how you can implement it in different scripts. Um, so Vosk, you can. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave a link with those codes, like with the code here and the other one, and some description in my GitHub. So if you're interested, you can download it from there, and you can read more about Vosk as well, which is a really interesting model. So basically what is that doing Vosk is, as I said, it's working like Whisper from OpenAI, I think, but it's a little bit faster. And since the idea of the Today project is to make it, how you call it, blurb, beep over some uncensored words that I'm going to say, um, it should be faster. But I'm going to explain a little bit about that later. So let's just see when I press like play. What is going to happen is it should starting in real time typing what I'm saying. So transcribing as being said. Great. It works good. And if you can see, it's really fast. I mean, I'm on my desktop computer and it has a dedicated GPU. And I think it is taking some of it, like ish. I was doing some other stuff, but yes. It works. I would say, yeah, it takes quite some. But I'm pretty sure, as I said, it's a white late model, so it's going to work even on a CPU or slower, but on a Raspberry Pi as well. But since that is just a gimmick, I think it's going to be okay. Okay. So as I said, my plan was to have a software which is going to beep, make that annoying beeping sound, every time when I say something uncensored. Because I'm planning to try myself on YouTube. So doing that, it's kind of important to not saying one of those fudging words, etc. So I'm going to make that beeping software. So let's see how it works. Let me just see how to stop that. Okay, good. So let's go to the beeping software. So those are libraries which you need basically to make it run. And I have tried to create a list with some of the words that can get, you don't have to tell them. And so that is a list. And what is interesting here is the partial words. So not of all of the words are the full words, because how Vosk is working is basically taking the different sounds and then makes them into words. So for example, if you want to say fudge and you just start say pho, and then it should already knows. So I tried it and I don't want to spoil it, but it works kind of okay, but not great. So I think you need a really powerful computer to be able to work. I tried to optimize it. Let's see. So anyway, so I have some partial words here, but of course I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to come with better ideas about those words. And then I have some boo here. So it's a good idea if you're going to say mother fudger, for example, that you can start with the first word. Then the problem is every time when you say mother, it's going to beep it, but oh well. And then I decide hertz, kilohertz, so it's 1 kilohertz, I guess, of the beeping frequency and the duration. It's going to beep several times, but it depends how you talk. So anyway, there is like some function which are being defined in which the model is going and takes the text, and when it finds censored word is going to beep it. As I said, don't expect a lot. What is word to say is, yes, I have already downloaded the model, but as a liner which is going to download the model if you have a good internet connection. 5 minutes. If you have not so good, what 5 minutes? Probably 3. Anyway, so yeah, you have to download it. I think it's just going to download the first time you run the script, and so on. And then there is like here, which is passing the text and looking for partial words or words which then are going to be beeped. So let's see how it's going to work. Let's play it. Man, YouTube is not going to like that. Okay, so it's running now, and as you can see, there is like nothing. It's a great example right here, but there is like from that movie, there is, I really like it, snakes on plane or on board, I don't know. So there's a guy here also, I've had it with those motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. And as if you can see, it beep even more time, but I guess it's because of mother. You see, I don't know why I did it twice, but it kind of works. So let's go back to the list and then let's see. For example, I want to say fuck. No, it's not working. Fuck. No. Oh well. I should. Wow. If I was even smarter, I can put some other words. It works with any words. It just doesn't have to be a curse word. So, yeah, I'm just going to put test what. I think it should work. Oh, I forget the. Let me just see now. Test. Oops. Okay, and then let me just stop that so YouTube does not kill me. So now when I say test, it's going to beep. Okay, good. Why it's beeping 3 times, man? So yesterday I was testing something. And since I finished with my test, you see, oh, it beeps twice because it recognized as a partial word and then as a word. Okay, but yes, I guess probably it's better to get beeped twice than none. So yeah, that is how I test that software in front of you. And if you can see, even in that test, it takes some time, I guess. I mean, it's not instantaneously, so I'm pretty sure if you want to do something like that, it's just going to be much more easier to not do it live, but to record a video before you upload it. Then probably use the same model to work on the audio and like put the beeping noise everywhere you need it. But yeah, I think that is a useful thing where you can use an artificial intelligence, I guess. So yeah, if you're interested in such a content like showing how can you use the intelligence for such thing, just wait. I'm planning on some other videos which are more productive and more useful than that, but I just thought that it's going to be funny to be the first video, I guess. Yeah. And actually, if you have that, I'm pretty sure most of the recent phones can do that as well. But if you're interested, like being a student and trying to going on the lectures, you can use that to record the lectures and transcribe them in real time. So it's something small you can apply and use as you like. Okay. Oh yeah, and what I want to say is, of course, is Vosk supports multiple language, so English, German, Indian, Chinese, Japanese, whatnot, French. So I think you're going to find it really helpful. Open source, man. Okay, so I guess see you around. Bye.